My name is Matt. I am normally traveling around the world. February 1st we escaped from China as the virus was sort of taking over and came to the United States. We're in the United States right now, specifically Michigan. We arrived, we did a 14-day quarantine, self-quarantine. It wasn't enforced, but we decided to do it nonetheless. Afterwards, we drove from Chicago, where we did the quarantine, to Michigan. We've been here for a few months, and now it seems like the virus is going to start to affect America. As a family, we bought return tickets just in case back to China, and we thought we could either move them or keep them or decide later, but it was much cheaper to buy return tickets than just one-way tickets. Turns out that America is going to have to figure this thing out, and the area where we live in China called Ningbo they haven't had a case in over a month. Very stringent regulations are monitoring people and making sure that if anybody does have a virus that they're quarantined immediately and the area is locked down. But they've been doing a pretty good job in Ningbo. So good, in fact, that a few days ago we decided that we're going to go back to China. So now we're leaving America as they're embarking on their own situation with regards to the virus, and we are going back to China, where it seems like we are probably going to be a little bit safer. Schools in China are just starting to open up, thinking about it, whereas here they're going to be starting to close. As a matter of fact, Monday they're going to be closed up. You guys are going to see this video much later than this, my recording of it, but just know that's the timestamp we're at right now. I normally have a bushy beard and a big, well, not so much hair on the head, but enough to notice that it's not there. I shaved it the other day because I want a nice seal on the mask when we go to the airport and we fly back from Chicago. We got to drive to Chicago because that's where our return flight is from. Chicago to Hong Kong via Cathay Pacific. In Hong Kong we have a 20-hour layover, and then we have a flight to Shanghai. Hopefully nobody on the plane is sick. If no, then we will be able to take another flight to Ningbo, and then once in Ningbo we will self-quarantine. Hopefully that's going to be the deal for 14 days. That all could change if us or anybody on the plane comes down with some sort of a virus, but hopefully not. There are multiple cases in Michigan. Meeting here with my family has Annie very nervous. If there was as many cases in Ningbo as there are in southeast Michigan right now, we would probably not visit her family in Ningbo, but I told her that I really want to see my family before I go. So we are meeting up, and I'm at my sister's house. We're having a Sunday dinner on Saturday because tomorrow I have to drive to Chicago. So now you are all caught up. There's a lot of discussion in the comment section whether this was a smart deal to go back. There's a risk flying, and we were all a bit nervous about it. But it is what it is. We made a decision and finally stuck to it. There was some waffling on it, a lot of me waffling. It is the way it is right now. So let me bring you in there. I don't want to impose on my family too much, but I would like to maybe ask them how they're dealing with this. My family is full of medical professionals, nurses and whatnot, so it might be interesting for you to see how people are preparing in the medical field here in southeast Michigan. So it's a little chilly. Let's go inside.
I like those rolls. Keep dropping the spoon. Oh, yeah.
That's good, right? Really good.
I like those better than the
bread.
crackers.
And the bread.
Yeah, I like that.
I like it.
Then with the nice crunchy end, and it's not health food.
It is not keto friendly. Maybe it was keto friendly though.
Why? Why does cheer have to be canceled?
Cheer?
Yeah, it's canceled.
Oh yeah.
What are
I don't know
those?
what Corona sales have done. They had the spike.
What are those?
It's
They're
$100 million
snails.
lost.
I was gonna say,
Corona lost $100 million.
No.
Escargot is good.
okay.
Eva, careful, baby. Those are very expensive.
Well, that place is cheerleader.
Eva,
Get up.
don't be a PGDR.
I saw your mama just the other day. She looked glad to see me again. Do you remember when I used to come over to your house every day? Still remember the smell of your car when you drove me down to that lake. Felt so good staying up all night. That will forever be our place. And I know
You don't tell me you want to go out. 'Cause it's not allowed.
Yeah.
Not allowed, baby. She's doing homework.
honey.
Can you do this?
Yeah. And they take a look with me. I can do that.
You can do that?
If you can do that, I call you mama.
Really concerned for ourselves, but for me, it's the risk of taking something to mom
yeah.
or taking something to my patients who are immunocompromised. You know, so I have to be careful, and he has to be careful because of the patient population we work with, and mom, and you know, but.
All right, Becco. Hey, everybody, this is my sister Becky.
Yes.
So, what are you doing at your work? What do you do, first of all?
I am a nurse down at Children's, right? And I work in a clinic environment, so like the outpatient doctor or specialist visits.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Should I pull that down? Sometimes I'm like, holy shit, I should not have done this.
Oh,
I should
not
not
the
have.
day.
I should not have done this.
Yeah, this is lovely.
It is clean, Mr. Clean.
We're calling before any visit, and we're like assessing them over the phone with, have they traveled? Do they have any symptoms? Blah,
So
blah,
if you have
blah.
any appointment at her hospital a day before you go,
With one of our doctors.
With
There's
one
a
of
whole
your
bunch of
doctors.
different specialists, but in my particular department.
Yeah.
So we call the day before, we assess them. Okay, we give them the all clear. They come the day of, they get checked before they even enter the building with all the same questions all over again, get their temp checked, an assessment, whatever. Once they're cleared there, then they can come up to their clinic appointment.
things are changing every day. Every day, new regulation, new thoughts, new systems in place. What do you think of the situation we're going into China?
Like what you have to do once you get there?
Yeah. You
It's extensive.
Do you think it makes sense?
I mean, it makes sense. I'm sure it's preventing any spread, additional spread. Good luck doing it with a 3-year-old. But she's a good 3-year-old.
3.5.
3.5. 3 3/4.
Am I this much taller than you, or are you slumping a little bit? Because I feel like you're a midget, or little person. Little person.
Yeah, I watch
You
it.
two look very
Sorry.
similar.
Do we look similar? What features look similar? The nose. A little bit of the nose.
See,
We both got big honkers.
I never thought of myself as having a big hunker, but thanks.
I don't think
Thank
so.
you.
I don't think so.
Thank you.
No. I'm bald. She's not.
No.
You know. I'm a man. She's not. There's a lot of differences. Do you think we look similar?
No.
Okay, now how about this? Do you feel now that because Annie felt a little uncomfortable with the way America has been taking this whole virus situation not as serious as what she thought it should be. Now that we're sitting down and people are telling you what they're going through, does that make you feel a little bit more at
I
ease?
still think it should be 10 days before.
Well, yeah. But the way that they're taking it now, just on a this is the bottom level.
Right.
The top level is
Still to
a
come?
mess,
Yeah.
But this is the level of care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Personally, I think we did good at responding. Once they had the cases in Michigan, we hyped it up.
Yeah. As soon as you had the first case, what was it?
Yep.
Wayne County or Oakland?
One in Wayne, and one
Oakland
in
at the same time.
Yep,
Was pretty
the
much
two
both.
The other
confirmed
one is
cases.
St.
Clair.
Yeah, which was ironic.
Very ironic.
Chris was in our place watching movie, and I was walk out.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. There's 30. How many now? 25. 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But every moment things are changing. I'm allowed to work from home on days because the kids are out of school for 3 weeks.
Yeah. A lot of parents,
My colleague doesn't have school-age kids, so 2 days a week I'll be working from home, triaging calls. I can still call the patients and stuff, and then somebody else will, she'll manage the clinic on those days.
Yeah.
And then the other days we'll both be in there.
If this is following the same vein as China, we're just in the beginning phases. This is like really this is where everybody starts planning and getting ready and and preparing and setting the systems in place. So,
Lots of wine.
my beer, I drank it all, 2 beers.
So
Yeah. Good job.
Cool. JaYoe.
JaYoe.
JaYoe. Do the foot thing. Jayo.
JaYoe.
Yeah.
What's cooking, Andrew?
Corned beef. We're celebrating St. Patty's Day early. We can do that.
Because we can do that.
That juice looks delicious. Doesn't it though? Okay. So we've got corned beef 4 ways.
Oh, there's more versions of corned beef?
So we've got 2 slow cooker corned beefs, the Instapot corned beef that everybody's raving about, and then we've got the traditional oven, Dutch oven style corned beef.
Are you Irish? What is your lineage?
I'm a cracker. I'm a mutt. America.
American.
I think my grandma is, I think she was, how Irish was grandma? About half?
Yeah, Grandma was Irish and French.
Irish and French, about half.
There you go.
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. Okay, so now, big ass tray, and let's get the slicing.
Slices this.
Over the last few days, everything has been canceled. Celebrations for St. Patrick's Day have been among them.
Our spring break is from the 6th to the 10th. So schools are closed until the 5th. And spring break is the 6th to the 10th. Because I messaged to them. I was
This is the Instant Pot. It's cutting pretty nice.
So there's other slabs that size, or is that the biggest one?
This is the smallest one.
Smallest.
Because it's traditionally like the difference between in and a brisket is the color that's in. It comes with the seasoning packet. I don't know if the seasoning packet is considered the corning or if the process is like a salting preparation.
Have you had corned beef before?
Huh?
This is a St. Patrick's Day specialty. Corned beef and cabbage.
Because it's been corned.
My friend is a sketch for me.
So you know which ones are which, right? She's under the bed. Where are they?
Can someone get me a large slotted spoon, please?
What?
Okay. Oh yeah, that's real nice.
4 different corned beef balls.
Where's the dining room?
Looks like I'm gonna have to do.
That looks really good.
Hold on.
Where's Savannah's painting?
Big size of plate. Where you hide them?
He keeps it
Special place.
Because
in the laundry room up on one of the shelves.
Cabbage.
You guys are. What is wrong with you, Dad? Funky!
I love those.
I want to feel the flower.
Oh yeah, well. Okay.
Is that like a mouse?
Potatoes and carrots. Potatoes and carrots. And carrots.
So how are you dealing with this whole thing?
I'm going to work. I'm just gonna go to work. No, it's been it's going to be challenging, but we got we got a lot of patients that we need to address in the hospital, so we gonna be busy.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Do what you gotta do.
A lot of new protocols in place, or?
I got an in-service on Thursday with infectious disease, the chiefs of infectious disease and transplant. Yes, you can. So we're going to be getting, we've been getting emails, we've been inundated with emails, but the actual formal immunocompromised patient population in service comes Tuesday. So
Andrew heads up a kidney replacement center, right?
transplant program.
Kidney transplant program. So a lot of those people are in desperate need not to get infected with anything that they anything.
Compromised.
Anything.
Sometimes it feels like you just wanna run. It's easier than facing your own doubts, but they will get you no matter how far you go. It haunts you every night. I tried so hard to forget what we had, but then something reminds me of you. Do you remember the necklace you gave me? I wear it every day. And
all the things you got from supermarket.
Candy
Uh-huh.
and all the things I got.
Can you make me a ring?
Yep.
Okay. I'm waiting.
Who are you talking to?
I'm calling Eva.
Oh, you're ordering something?
Yeah.
What are we doing now?
Oh, are we
Dessert.
gonna then put this like? Oh, Victoria's got a plan.
Smart girl.
See, I made it look
For
like
dessert.
What are these?
they're meringue cookies.
Now that's what I'm talking about right there. No, it's just the volume, the amount of fructose
Okay, so
that's
let me
being
get-
absorbed
okay,
into
give me
the
a
large
chunk of that.
Oh yeah.
Let me get.
There we go. That's
Of
enough.
sugar?
Yeah. Try.
Oh yeah. Yeah, in one. Yeah, exactly.
My last chance at sweet stuff before we get out of here.
I'm cutting my own piece.
Yeah, toothpicks right there. Good shit. Even enough.
I love that
I got a
look
whole other
as it pulls and makes that like tuxedo line.
That's the Andrew brisket.
Hold on. Can I get my own piece?
Hold
I
on.
want that piece.
That's the good stuff.
I want that piece right there.
Oh, okay.
I got almost here. Was
This
it
one?
Wilford Brimley?
Diabetes.
Diabetes.
Oh,
Y'all are gonna hear diabetes.
oh, sorry.
Nana, Nona, especially. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody tired, huh?
A little bit tired.
Okay.
She's gonna fall asleep in the car.
All right, guys. See ya.
Bye, baby.
Bye, Eva.
One for the video. Bye.